on that TA versus Brew.
Yeah, I think Shadow Demon's a pretty weak laner. Shadow Demon TA doesn't sound like the best lane. I could see it getting pretty ugly, but hopefully not.
What are your eyes going to be on, Trent?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good point. And then past that, probably just looking at how successful they are with the Sunstrike plays. Like what sort of a timing are they looking at with this Aghanim Scepter, and then utilizing their vision, right? They have the vision from the TA traps as well as some annoying things they can like spam out to get a little bit of vision, but you're also up against the Moonlight Shadows. So in typical fashion, wards win games. Just one of those.
Okay, well, it should be an exciting match for sure. Some unorthodox heroes and lanes, but that's what we like. We like it exciting. Our commentary team is going to make it even more exciting as Lyrical and AUI.
I can't wait. It's game number 4, Owie. We're all here. The sort of...
I just said something in comms. Yeah, I think it's like an item that its effectiveness depends on your ability as a player, though, right? Like, you can't just randomly go in and build Helmet of Dominator. If you don't use a creep to the full efficiency like 3-3 has been, then it's sort of a dead item, to be honest.
Well,
OG,
I think
this ward from OG, like in their own triangle.
Interesting. Well, it actually is going to scout Fada, who's going for a bit of a wraparound there, so that keeps Saksa alive. And it looks like it's going to be a trade-off there of 2 runes. Oh, wait a minute. Thompson going down. They've got the stun afterwards. Right-click's coming through. Thompson gets pulled back in with the taunt. And they give... Oh, wait, Cold Blade? Nah, able to get him. The Cold Snap. They still get the kill into Thompson. I thought 9 was going to get the last hit. Fata ends up taking it instead.
Yeah, a clutch Cold Snap from Thompson. I mean, clutch, he got first blooded, but giving the first blood to your enemy mid laner is a big deal. Fada getting it, not as much. And look at this, they're just defensive tri-laning out from Tundra. Maybe they realize they have some read on this game that Axe could be a problem. So if he's going to be a problem, just shut him down now.
They're ready to go. Stun goes out there. Snaking has the follow-up arrow. Good sidestep there by Seb. Still going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, you into their control, but they're actually going to send Snaking back up top now.
Snaking almost got his TP cancelled there. And, I mean, I don't think the tri-lane achieved too much. Like, it hurt Axe a bit, and it gave Luna a bit of a head start. But I think 3-3 was, like, perfectly fine during that. You're not going to win the lane with no items anyways, and they go on to Fada here, though.
Fairy Fire afterwards, dropping down low. One more punch comes through, and Saksa gets the kill. So another nice pick-off there. And yeah, an interesting way that this game is kind of going here.
Yeah, it's a weird start, because I don't know, did they think they couldn't win top at all or something? Because they sort of just sacked this lane, and 3-3, he hasn't brought out his Helm of Iron Will at all.
Yeah,
I think he's actually planning on dying here, and like he doesn't want his courier in the middle.
Well, you'd hope he's playing on it, because he's definitely dead. Snaking is going to pull this creep wave after getting that courier snipe, and that should get them into a little bit of a better position now, as the wave is going to be underneath the tower. Sumail actually tries to spam it out, so this second round wave is going to be pushing into the tier 1, so it's kind of going to be looking like a bit of a double wave here. Bottom, Seb taking some damage. Skitter has to back out. A good stun, the turn, the chance for the kill, and they get it. Now Saksa, he can't stand toe-to-toe with this. 2 points in Lunar Blessing is a ton of damage. And Fada finds himself another kill. They pop the salve. This bottom lane's going great.
Yeah, and I thought the tri-lane didn't do anything, but something that happens in Dota, sometimes there's like sort of an invisible effect, you know. Maybe Seb was a bit lower because he had to burn more regen early. And then it leads to this big double kill, and now Skitter, he's having a really good lane.
That is definitely a tough one. Now, if there is some salvation here for OG, it is definitely up top.
With the Remnant mid, they got the first blood onto Thompson because of that, but that is a little bit of a disadvantage coming into this lane. And Thompson, he's doing quite well in this counter-picked lane.
He definitely is. This is what you'd want to see out of a counter-pick. Ooh, and that was kind of nice as well. Takes off the Resonant Pulse. Only level 1 on it, but that's a little bit of extra pressure that you're able to get by Thompson, and actually going in on him right now. Has another round of Dissimulate, but not enough mana. Looking for the attempt. Has the stick charge afterwards, pulls him back into there, but doesn't have enough mana. Oh, he's 10 away. If he was able to get that level 3 Dissimulate off, might have been able to burst him. So Again, setting up. Fada actually gets the D ward there.
Who dewards that?
That's why. Oh, it's because it was blocking the small camp.
Oh, he's blocking the small camp. He's like, ooh, bonus ward. That is so funny.
Damn. Well, that's pretty great for Fada.
I wonder why they put that ward, like, on OG. It's something I'm very curious about, but it gets dewarded, which you wouldn't think. Oh, play out to mid.
Bottom as well. Action going on. Do they find Thompson? Not going to be able to get him. And likewise, Seb able to get out of the trouble bottom. So a couple different aggressions going on there.
The 3-3, he's sort of been left on an island. He's feeling good right now. Voicebear as a hero is very strong when you have enough resources to make moves. The reason he fell off is because his laning got nerfed a little bit, which led to him having less resources, and then he can't make the same sort of moves that the hero wants to be able to make. He might just be walking home here. No, Fada doesn't want to commit the TP to mid to refill the bottle.
So what you're telling me is that, like, if he's able to get through that laning stage, it's the same strength of the hero that we've seen previously.
Yeah, I think so. If he can get through the laning stage, getting his bottle refilled or getting runes, it's still a very high potential hero. Ooh, Centaur creep picked up top.
And meanwhile, Fada getting chased down a little bit. They tried to make a go onto Seb, but he has the Vanguard done.
9 TPM.
Turn, trying to get out of there. Void Spirit looking to clean up. Can they do it? They take down one, and Fada able to live another double kill for Skinner. But Thompson makes that rotation. 9 runs into him afterwards. Have to be a little bit careful about his positioning here. Can Thompson clean up? Well, a chance. They jump over. Oh, he's stuck over on the high ground. Did they see him? They didn't quite spot him. Or did they? No, he gets away with the dissimulate. And it's an Invis rune up top. Meanwhile, 7. Thompson looking to turn this around. 9 is in the area. No tail down here as well. I mean, we've seen the importance of being able to take this tier 1 tower early. And it looks like after that rotation, they aren't going to be able to connect for any kills or any objectives taken.
Yeah, and Luna, she's just going to move into the jungle. They're going to put their position 5 Nyx into the bottom side to soak XP. And look at 3-3. He's, because of this Helmet of the Dominator, he's just taking over the enemy jungle and farming it. He doesn't care about that top lane, mid lane.
Trying to go now. Dissimulate afterwards, and then the jump away. Thompson does have the earn charges after one of those. Fada making the move up there. But yeah, Sumail, that's a trap setup. And Fada, recognizing that inherent danger, is going to back out. Seb looking for a cutoff now, or maybe just to cut the wave. A little miss there on the Sundown bottom as 3-3 is going to try and mount some pressure here up top.
They scan out Sox's Darkwell, and they're scouting him with the creeper. They see him. He's trapped in there.
Oh, chase. Hoof stomp afterwards. Got him in their sights. The rundown. Soxa in some trouble. Right clicks coming through. Arrow afterwards, and the slow and steady beatdown. They will take down that Dark Willow. And again, look also here. Fada, he spots Sumail. There's nothing you can do there, surely. They need more. Yeah, and they're scanning. They realize that he's in the area. Does drop down a ward, though.
The wagons are spawning, and it looks like Tundra have successfully kicked out OG from their top tower. Similarly, I think Seb, he has a lot of control bottom. Very tanky with his range up and Vanguard. They are picking. Are they going to try to defend this?
Up top?
9 TPing in bottom.
Oh, all right. Down bottom is where they want to go, Seb. They onto the Wind Panda. The Earth Panda tries to get away. Does kill him with the split, and that is enough for the finish. They killed him in the duration of that one, but they don't get the tower denied.
Mid lane
back
now.
towards mid.
Found.
Oh. Sumail wants to chase down one now. This could be a big call if Seb can get there, but the stun comes out from Fada. Catches now, but have they stuck in a little bit too late? They get that kill, but it keeps Skidder alive. And now OG, they're pissed.
That's my first time ever seeing the first Bruce spec get killed like that. Just a lot of damage coming out from the side blades.
Really impressive stuff from OG in that regard. And again, despite the kill differential, this game is on a knife's edge. That call just barely off the mark as they're able to get the Astral Step away. Tier 1 tower being assaulted, and this is the strength of this axe and why it's been so good for so long. As you get this Vanguard, you can just stand here and keep it going, but can they keep him alive? Fada gets hit by the spit. They have a really good Centaur up there. They can go for the stomp if they want to. The Eclipse comes out now, trying to bring him down low. Cold Snap onto Skidder. 9 completely out of mana, but gets gets off that stick charge and jumps forward. Looking for more now. They've already taken it down 1. It's the Axe, but they'll also find the kill onto 9. OG still very close together as they're going to kill the Centaur, take the tier 1 tower, and then back out.
OG, they're just bringing the numbers to these fights. They bring everyone, and they managed to overwhelm Tundra, who, I mean, they also brought everyone, but they didn't have the Brewmaster split there. They managed to use Eclipse, they trade out for Seb. I think you're actually okay trading Void Spirit for Axe, but OG definitely come out ahead just because they also got that tier 1. Going snaking bottom.
Yeah, Seb will get that call, and that should turn into a quick kill. So OG striking back and making some solid plays here. 3-3s. He's going to get ran down by Sumail. Look at those side blades. They move in and take his life afterwards. OG, they want to go to TI. They are
like they're trying to ward up the Ancients of OG, and then they're trying to break the triangle of Tundra. And Fada's getting caught here by Thompson.
Spike Carapace looking for a stun turnaround, but Fada will go down, and Thompson just constantly making these moves around the map, trying to find these pickoffs. His own net worth is hurting a little bit for it, but he's building into that Midas. And staying a little bit ahead of the Void Spirit to boot.
Seb does have his Blink Dagger. It was scouted by this deep ward from Tundra's side. So I think they'll be ready for a smoke that I think OG will inevitably do as soon as they have this big timing on Axe. Maybe wait for TA's Dessa, which is also coming on the Courier. Any kills will lead into Roshan. You have Invoker Alacrity and TA with a Desolator.
15 minutes, they spot Thompson, run around Ghost Walked as Snaking will back out of there. And Tundra playing very close together right now around this triangle. As you said, they recognize that inherent danger of the big opening coming from the Axe Blink, and so they're just playing together. But all of OG is there. Seb looking for a big call, but they're playing around this ward right now. And they're going to spot him. 3-3 tries to hide, jump forward, able to catch, but the Spike Carapace comes out, and now the Eclipse. Seb in trouble. Seb, he's dead. Oh, no, saved. Last second by No Tail. But 3-3 gonna run in. Can they find anything else afterwards? They eventually bring down that Axe. Able to get the stun onto Sumail. And there he is. Void Spirit on the back lines. Jumps for Soxa. Tries to find the kill. They're able to get the SDLC onto him. Fada goes for the right click. Gets the kill. They take down the TA. They do lose 2 in exchange, but the arrow coming out afterwards. Sidestepped away from that one. 3 for 2 is the exchange. OG. That is not the blink reveal that they wanted.
Really good bait up and patience from Tundra there. They completely baited OG into the position, and Skidder was ready. You know, he has the 4 points in the beam, getting the Eclipse off, sort of bursting through all Seb's tankiness because you have the Vanguard, but you don't have any magic resistance. And, I mean, not too bad a fight for OG because they
Very annoying to deal with for 9. Thompson walks up the hill, runs to that Aether Remnant, and he's going to get out of there on 9. Seb now coming to try and contest these stacks, though. Does he stick around long enough? It's a little bit scary. He gets a little greedy. The taunt, though. Good catch. Sumail looking to try and play cleanup here now. Spike Carapace not going to walk into that one. Waits for it to wear off. Sumail gets the meld hit, gets the kill. 3-3 now completely out of mana. And in a world of hurt is going to get ran down and killed yet again. So OG, after getting that Roche, very open to moving across the rest of the map and punishing. And, well, we're seeing some more of the shenanigans coming in towards mid as
oh my goodness.
The Helm of the Dominator creeps are pressuring it out. And the illusions afterwards from the Luna. Oh
and
my god.
OG, they were so quick on that play. Thompson TP bottom, showed there, and it immediately ran into the enemy triangle. They're catching Snake in top here too.
Tries to find the right angle, leaps into a root, but still manages to get out of there.
They pinged him out though. Seb still wants to look.
Well, he's thinking about it.
Faster.
Yeah, it's quite an increase in the amount of damage that you've got. And she is trying to, next on Skidder, get into that BKB, which obviously doesn't help you against the call, but a lot of the other damage will be imperative. As we see Fada, again, doing the Fada things. 3, 8, and 9 right now on this Nyx Assassin. Making a little bit of space for the team.
I would like to see a buckler come out from someone on Tundra. I feel like it's very important. The last 2 times Brewmaster has split, or maybe even 3 times, Sumail has just meld hit the wind one and just right click the rest of them down. And a buckler would provide so much EHP for those pandas. I mean, 3-3, his ults have been very effective, but it's hard to play Brewmaster when all your pandas get low like that.
Maybe a Wildwing Ripper at some point or something like that could be cool
Yeah,
to
I
pick
can see
up.
that. That would be good. It would also break TA's Refractions very quickly, who has picked up the Aghanim Scepter. He's going to be able to play all over the map with this item.
Afterwards, going for the Shard. So OG taking advantage of this timing now. They've got just under 2 minutes left of the Aegis. They're going to pressure forward, try and get this tier 3. Shows up, wants to get the slowdown. They buy back now into 9. Skitter, he's down low. Has that BKB available, has to pop it. Down to such low HP. With that illusion being used by the SD, gets out on 15 HP. And now Sumail, well, he's stunned, but do they have enough left in the tank to get the lift up there? By the Yule Scepter, already 3 are dead. Sumail all alone trying to get out of there. He has another psionic projection in 2 seconds if they can make it work. But the stun is out. That's going to be the Aegis down. They were able to kite him that entire time. In 1 more second, he can get away, but no, they won't be able to do it. That was unbelievable from Tundra.
He just kited a fight, and they pulled an OG. They have all the heroes on low HP, and they won that fight. However, it was quite costly. They did buy back onto 3 heroes to win that fight. Whenever that happens, what it means is the gold will probably stay around the same, or maybe even slightly in favor of Tundra. But more importantly for them, the EXP goes all the way back to 0 because killing heroes at a higher level than you gives a lot of experience. The other important thing is that 3-3, he almost has his Aghanim Scepter and his level 18. He's going to be really strong in these fights. We can even see Skitter, he gave him farm priority, second Roshan that's coming up. We saw the effectiveness of Shadow Demon against Luna in that last fight, almost killing Skitter basically solo. And if you don't have buybacks, like OG can just throw their bodies at you, win the fight just to secure the second Aegis.
Right now, Sumail can sense that there's something coming their direction. This could be a great fight for OG if they can sort of wrap around onto them. Just sending out the 1 Luna illusion. Saksa might have caught sight right there of Snake King. There's the banish. Looking for more afterwards. The dust not going to connect, but Nyx Assassin shows on the trap. Jump forward, tries to get him. Able to break it. The root and Fada dead again.
No buyback on Fada here. Punishment for having to buy back to win that last fight. And OG, they're just going to swarm over the map here. They caught 9 mid.
Looking for the chase down. 9. Hoping to back away. That is a huge creep wave that keeps on following it around. But the Cursed Crown comes out. And sun striking the creep. This is what it's come to. The Luna Illusion's trying to take down the rest of these ones. Look at all the demise. Oh my god. Socks and No-Tail. Take a chill pill. Look at them.
No, that's just...
Ghost Pit. They've got this axe that's been the be-all end-all.
What they got No-Tail here?
Looking for him, trying to find it. Those Luna Illusions gonna do some good work, but they catch the arrow afterwards onto the Invoker. And now the lift up. Oh man, he is sitting up there for a while. No-Tail goes down. We've got 30 seconds to roast, but look at them. They're gonna smoke up immediately afterwards. That was under a ward. So OG, recognizing the danger, they're gonna back out and try and play the map. And Roche not up yet.
Seb now has his Manta, and his Shard. He's been a little bit quiet for a little in this game. His team giving him a bit of farm priority to hit that strong timing.
How big of a deal is that going to be in these fights?
I think it's going to be a big deal because it makes it so that it's hard to use the Brewmaster Dispel. Right now, the idea for Tundra is that if Luna gets disrupted, you can dispel the illusions and instantly kill them. But then there's a second set that you also need to dispel coming in from the axe. They call snaking.
Looking for him, wanting to get that kill. Yule Scepter afterwards, living for the moment. The stun comes out, the call is there. They caught...
Stealing the enemy Ancients, they're getting the lanes in. Tundra, they're doing a good job split pushing the side lanes, but it's looking a little bit scary for them now.
Absolutely. It is potentially very difficult now to try and hold off against this. They do manage to find the ward on the side of Tundra, taking that one out in just a moment here, most likely, if they actually leave the base. But up top, 9, they're hunting.
Good ward set up to find him.
Do they spot tops in there? They see these hero. Oh, jumps away. Nice play by No-Tail, trying to catch him. 9, dissimulate, hoping to escape. Can they get him out of there? Still hiding? TP away? No. Tornado is on the mark. Thompson aiding the map right now. You can see Tundra trying to get some presence out on the rest of this area and try and pressure these lanes, but everything feels that much more difficult for them. You are getting towards a Scotty Luna.
And I think the Tundra, they do have some timings coming. As you mentioned, the Scotty Luna. But also, Void Spirit did pick up his Aghanims. If they can find a fight where Skitter can hit people without being disrupted, because 9 is able to like jump no-tail in the backline, I could see him taking these fights. I mean, Brewmaster, he's a very scary teamfight hero with his Aghanims.
Snake King, double leap into getting out. They had Cold Snap, but didn't have vision. So they managed to, again, dodge the engagement. And as you said, Aghanim's done for Void Spirit. Is going to TP on back home. How long do we have left on this Aegis? 2.5 minutes. And OG making slowly but steadily the lanes pushed out and then taking these objectives. They get that outpost and now likely could look towards bottom, but potentially a bit of a fight there towards mid. Sumail's shown up now as well. Fada, again, in some trouble. And save the last second by No-Tail, able to make it work, but Sumail starting to drop down low. They get the lift up on Axe. He did BKB. Oh, they got these guys caught. Skitter away and able to just punch onto Thompson. Finds that kill. A big call, though, afterwards for Sep. Takes down one. Can they get another? No, not yet. Fata will eventually fall, but Luna able to live. Mail down so low after the lift. 100 HP. They want to get that kill, but it's not going to happen. They pull them back in. Brew is gone.
And 3-3, he has no buyback. They killed him before he could get off that second primal split. And Tundra, they know this fight is lost right now. They're going to sack their middle racks, potentially even a second one, because they do have that tier 2 on bottom. And Skitter's, he's instantly sprinting to bottom.
Trying to finish this one off right now. He does have enough for the Aghanim shard, so maybe that's just what he was trying to do. Get that and then come back home. But OG not going to let up. Looks for another initiation. The pullback onto him. Seb ready to go. No BKB. But we'll start spamming out the glaives. No-Tail. It's that disruption afterwards. Silence onto 3. Not bad. 9 pulls back in. Gets off that Moonlight Shadow. Has the Yules afterwards to try and live. Oh, the jump. Wait, they got him caught though. The stun. Thompson's in trouble. The right clicks come through and they got him dead. And now trying to turn on to more. Skitter is godlike. Despite being down 13k gold, they're actually making these fights work. And on the other side of the map is Sumail, who doesn't want to show up for this one. So they lose 3. And again, it's Thompson that goes down. Tundra finding a way to fight in this game.
Dude, these guys get stronger when they're down like 15k gold. Because I swear, during these qualifiers, they've constantly taken these insane engagements where even though the enemy has like 2 full tier 4 items on them in terms of gold, they're still winning out. Like that was a clean 3-0 engagement coming out from Tundra. They didn't even use Eclipse.
And now
they're the ones pressing high ground.
Oh my god, Thompson doesn't have buyback for 50 seconds. Can they get this? There's also a scan, so they know that nobody's up there waiting for them. There's no like double meld play that's about to come out. They also have that gem, so it's starting to hit this tier 3 tower. I mean, god, can you really go for anything? Oh, the pullback. Seb doesn't get him with the call. Good reaction. So they force everybody from OG back, and it looks like Tundra are going to be content with that.
Ooh, Fada's still looking though. He understands it's still 5v4. They might still have a fight here if OG steps a bit too far out.
Sending out those illusions first. So many illusions. The SD illusions, the Axel.
But Scotty Manta, and usually that matchup swings Luna's side. I'm not too sure about the carry versus carry matchup. Usually it's a carry Luna versus a mid TA with a little bit less priority. So maybe that changes it a bit, but I'm not too sure. Alacrity also probably changes a lot in the matchup.
A lot of potential things that come up. And of course, as we have seen time and again, potentially the dreaded tier 4 neutral items, which are 10 seconds away at this point. So we'll keep our eyes on it. They take out another one of those TA traps that was in the pit, keeping this Alpha Wolf in there.
He's
waiting for the timing.
Putting it in his sneaky hidey spot. There's a strip in the entrance to Roshan where you can put units and they can see into the pit, but you can't see them unless you're basically melee range of them.
You also can't see them on the outside. Yeah, that was close.
He's looking. Close. He understands that if he catches No-Tail, there's a high percentage that Luna can just carry the fight. He'll get bumped.
I think that they're still missing 2 of them on the side of Tundra, but they're about to get potentially some of them from these Ancients here. And bottom lane, nobody cares about. They can keep on pushing it with TA, one of the strengths of this build.
Yeah, to be honest,
How do you see this fight going?
the next fight, I
Yeah.
think it depends on the conditions that each team sees for the fight, right? Like, if you're able to jump no tail from Tundra side and burst him so he can't get disrupted on Luna, I think they can win fights, even though they're down 16k. But OG, they still do have that dominant gold advantage, and more importantly to me, I think they have the map advantage. Just because of how like Manta and Axe plus TA's Aghanim's functions, I think they should feel like they can always push in more creep waves than Tundra. This should allow them to have more vision and information, meaning it should be harder to jump no tail. And this is all Dota theory. In the actual game, in reality, like there's a lot of factors going on, a lot of things to think about, and you can mess up. And right now, I would like to see TA sort of zap to bottom lane with Psionic Projection and just keep shoving that wave in. He's very hard to kill between the Aghanims and the BKB right now.
That could be the moment.
Good.
We've got a lot of voice lines. I'm very thankful that I muted all these players before the game started, so my ears don't just get completely blasted.
I love the choo-choos. I want more.
More choo-choos. Well, they're probably going to be coming right around the corner here. But yeah, God, very close in terms of kill score, but clearly OG with the lead in terms of that net worth. Is there anything else by?
But even forcing Shadow Demon to cast a save onto an ally that's not Axe is a huge win. Ooh, Ninja Gear. I think, who's going to take that? Okay, just for Mirana. She just wants to use it to scout out this Roshan.
Fair enough. Arrow goes out. I got the Satanic done on to the Luna. Anything else that's coming out soon? Yeah, there's the Psionic Projection like you're talking about to push this bottom lane here and then can immediately get back in a moment's notice. Seb finishes the AC. So that also heavily mitigates this amount of damage that Luna is able to do in these fights. As the standoff will continue around Roche. Eventually, Tundra will have to either deal with this bottom lane or lose the tier 2 tower if Sumail keeps on going for these plays of jumping down bottom and then coming back up again.
Yeah, we can see Seb on his Axe. He's even sending Illusionist Cape to top, just being an absolute menace on the map with his neutral
But
item.
looking for an opening here. Moonlight Shadow going to be used.
Ooh, they know
Skitter
he's
ready to
disrupt
walk
already.
up high ground. Spot a couple there, standing right in the middle. That was so weird. They just went in. I guess that they might have thought that one of those was real, but whatever the case ends up being, they revealed themselves to fight into right now.
They did use that BKB on TA, so Tundra, they're smoked up. They understand that this is their timing. They see Sumail.
Whoa!
No BKB.
Catch. Pulls him back in, but Seb with the big call! The taunt, but are they going to be able to bring him down in time? He has the turn, potentially, as the Satanic was off. Skitter chasing down, looking for more. Do they have enough? They buy back on the Nyx now. Sumail down low, but they're breaking that Psionic Projection. 3-3, trying to play interference for the rest of these heroes. Arrow going to be tanked by Sasha. The Aeon afterwards, keeping him alive. They have to buy back on the Luna now. 9, very low. He doesn't have buyback afterwards. 3-3, no more split. He already used both of them. And there's the stun, there's the control, this Axe illusion ripping him apart. The stun is out. They buy back on the Brood, Gem on the ground. OG, out. Possibly an opening here from Seb if he wants to jump forward, catches there onto the Luna, interrupting those. Sumail gets the Aegis, 9 doesn't get it. Skitter now trying to turn, hoping to do something here, but Sumail right on top of him. There's the Hurricane Pipe, look at the hits from downtown. They can't take this guy down. The chase down continues as OG just spilling the damage out. They're taking down all of those Brewlings. One by one, they're falling. Saksa hides off to the side, able to dodge away from the glaives afterwards as Skitter hopes to escape in the Trickster Cloak. But eyes on the prize. OG might have spotted him over there in the angle. No, he's hiding. He's away from it. But still, none of them died. OG lived through it all.
Ooh, classic laning juke spot coming in for Skitter here. They actually can't see him because there's a little bit of fog that extends there, but he has no TP for 45 seconds, and OG, they're looking dominant. 9, he managed to snatch the Refresher Shard, but he actually tried to use it that fight just to finish off Saksa, and Saksa lived anyways.
Well, it has definitely come to their time right now, and that's off the back of this Seb catch that we've seen on the Axe and seen from him time and again. As the gold lead continues to mount an OG.
Honestly,
That's
at
a
this
lot
point,
for
like,
Marana.
I don't know how they take the fights. Sumail, he's dishing out so much damage with the safe lane TA. He has an Enchanted Quiver, makes it really easy to hit these Meld Strikes. But more importantly, they're just spamming illusions at them. Like punishment to Luna players. You know, this is how it feels.
It's true, man. It's deadly. They pull back in onto Sumail again. Arrow afterwards, but what's the follow-up? Oh, Fado wanted to do it, but the root, it gets him caught. Saksa again on point, making this Dark Willow look good. The illusion spam right onto their face, looking for the Sunstrike kill afterwards. Not going to connect, but look at the chase down. Sumail just obliterates, deletes Fada, and then the Psionic projection back. They take down the set of racks on the bottom lane here, and your illusions just aren't as strong. There's nowhere near as strong. 38,000 gold lead, looking out towards the mid lane. OG doing it.
This safe lane TA, it's looking really good this game. I think SA was the only region, that other region, pretty much be part of every kill after he got his Aghanims.
One last grasp here. Tundra trying to hold on, but OG doing everything that they need to. No-Tail is there for the save onto Sumail. They turn their sights for the tier 3 towers. OG dotting their I's, crossing their T's, making sure that this one's a clean finish. But is it going to be? No-Tail jumps in, but they're able to catch there onto the Brewlings. Lift up now onto Snake King. 9 pops the BKB, trying to bring down Sumail. They kill him once. Can they do it again? Snake King dropping low. Saksa able to clean that one out, but that is the buyback. Taunt afterwards. They have BKB back up in 5 seconds for Sumail. As 9 trying to jump in and finish off Saksa, but he's away again. And just like that, they are setting their sights back and actually retreating for the moment.
A lot of smokes still left into this late game. But if your opponent smokes and and they're desperate, they use buybacks or committos, sometimes the best option is just to wait it out, you know? It doesn't matter your 40k gold ahead. Maybe we'll have a higher percentage fight when we get to choose a fight in 1 minute. You don't have to do exactly what your opponent wants in Dota.
Enough. And again, that veteran mentality, knowing what it is that they need to do, and only taking the safe fight at this point is what's going to ensure them the victory if they play it correctly. And Tundra, they're hoping for a miracle at this time. Can they get it? Skitter spamming it out, but the illusions, look at these illusions! Silence afterwards onto Sumail, but they can't even find the real heroes. They're literally just going to kill the buildings with the axe illusions. Walks forward, there's going to be the catch, the BKB out, Seb blows up Fado, potentially one last time. Is there anything else left in the tank? 9 trying to find a target to stick onto. Sumail standing tall there. The BKB cheese still in hand, ready to go. The save comes out. Another taunt there onto Skitter. He is going to die. 2 minutes gone. And just like that, we're going to move into a game number 5. As all of Tundra die, they catch one more time on the Snake King. GG called. We're going the distance, Owie. It's happening.
As should be expected, honestly, watching these games, they're so back and forth. You can see the teams, they're really evenly matched, just with different high points. That's what makes this series so interesting.
What's interesting is that we ended up in a situation where there were 2 games where everybody liked their draft, and then they ended up winning on, or everybody hated their draft and Tundra won, and then the one game where we actually liked the Tundra draft, and suddenly they lose it. But regardless, we'll sort of recalibrate our brains, go to a quick break, and we get back. The panel's going to break it all down. We'll see you then.